All right, guys, finally, after all this time, I finally have breakfast on a tray. Now, I just want to apologize to everybody who was waiting for the taste testing of this MRE. Here we are, guys, the Danish 24-hour MRE. Here's breakfast on the tray. Let's get it going. It's going to be very simple. This is my take on what breakfast should be out of this meal. This MRE just happens to feel like a snackish type MRE, guys. There's a lot of snacky type stuff in there, you know, but there are the main courses, you know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but just really snacky, you know, chocolate bar, raisins, and, you know, fruit snacks, just really kind of a snacky thing. So for breakfast, we're just going to go with the fruit muesli with raspberries, and then a protein bar toffee flavor, and then I'm going to take some of the jam. I have 2 packs of the strawberry jam. I'm just going to take one of these packs and just probably douse it over the top of the fruit muesli, just because we only have 2 pieces of bread, and they have peanut butter, jelly. I mean, there's tuna. There's just so much. Maybe 3 pieces of bread would have sufficed perfectly for this ration, because they added so much stuff, but just not enough bread. I don't think anyway, but it is what it is. So let's get this going, guys. We're going to crack the muesli open. Get some hot water in it. It's a very small little hiss there when I opened it up. And I've had, you know, the Orfo, I've had their muesli in the British meal. It's good. It's good. Got a great flavor. Let's get some hot water into it right now. So it's calling for 100 milliliters of hot water. Gonna give it a nice little stir, and then we're gonna seal it up and let it sit. Hopefully it thickens up real nice. It's got some nice fruit chunks in there and stuff, so we'll see how this works out when it sits for a little while. And then we're gonna crack open that protein bar and get some coffee going here. They didn't give you any creamer in this MRE, which is totally fine. They only gave you 2 packs of sugar, which I imagine would have just been mainly set up for the black tea that came with this in the accessories pack, and they just drink their coffee black. But I'm not a black coffee drinker, so just one of those things. It is what it is. Alright, we got that sealed up. Got a nice gusset on the bottom for standing up. Alright, first of all, let's go ahead and wash our hands, guys. Diaqua. Packaged wipe solution. So they have 3 of them, one for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's got a real subtle smell. Really doesn't smell like a whole lot. It's not the biggest thing either, but it's enough for a pair of hands to get washed. So, alright, we're gonna crack open this toffee bar, and then we're gonna get some coffee going here. Hands are doing great, guys. Wow, that's really awkward looking. Wow, that is really awkward looking. It must have some kind of a coating on it. Let's take a little bite and see how that tastes. Yeah. See that, guys? It's got like this milky coating on the outside. Real soft and gooey though. As far as coffee goes, just standard Colombian freeze-dried coffee. 180 milliliters of boiling water. That's way too much, guys. I would have to double up the recipe to double up the packages to get any kind of satisfaction. So I'm just using like a small amount of water, which would be kind of like an espresso type coffee. A little bit stronger. 1 pack of sugar. No creamer. Total bummer. I'm still chewing on that toffee bar, guys. Pretty good. It's got a nice flavor to it. All right. Nice little cup of coffee. Very small. Water is super hot. Tastes like Colombian black coffee, man. You know, I made the right choice by only using a little bit of water. It's got just about that perfect coffee taste. If you go any more than this, then it gets really watery and it just doesn't taste good, guys, you know. You guys have all been there. I know you have. Yeah, it's got that nice black coffee taste. I really like it a lot. Well, this is sitting, like I said, a very standard light breakfast, but not really light because that muesli, there's a lot of it. That's going to sit in the gut pretty much all day long with all the protein, plus you got all this protein here. We'll get another chomp for this. Pretty good. Yeah, I want to get a look for this. Yep. There is milk on this. It says right on the package that there's milk coating. Yeah, pretty cool. It's very good. Well, guys, let's let this sit for a minute. All right, guys, let's get this out. It's been sitting long enough. I might have added just a little bit too much water, guys, but that's okay. I kind of like my muesli a little runnier, but it is fairly runny, guys. So I definitely added a little bit too much water. That is a huge portion, guys. Huge portion. For a breakfast, that's a huge portion, man. Look at that. Maybe I didn't add too much water. Maybe it's just supposed to be kind of like this, but I'm seeing some sunflower seeds in here. I'm actually glad I made this runny, guys, because I really like that milk flavor. That's very good. I really like the Orifo muesli. It's always good. Now, let's try to add a little bit of this marmalade or strawberry jam on top and see if that helps out a little bit. Just curious if that'll give it a little bit more of a sweeter flavor. So we're going to add it all over and just squirt it all over it. And that just might be the ticket anyway, guys, since I'm a little disappointed that it wasn't raspberry because I'd never had the raspberry muesli before. I've only had the apple. So I was hoping. That's got a good flavor. Got a nice little tart flavor. So yeah, let's check that out once. Let's see how that tastes with that strawberry marmalade on there, or strawberry jam. Very good. That really sweetened it up. Really sweetened it up a lot. Very good. Let's move on to lunch. See you there. It is. So this is my version of lunch, guys, and let's get it going right away. Let's start out with our drink. We're going to use some nice, cold, refreshing Liquid Death to make our peach sports drink. If you guys ain't never heard of Liquid Death, it's Austrian mountain water. And it's water in a can, man. Water in a can. It's very, very good. Very clean, crisp water. So let's get that sports drink mixing up real good. And like usual, that Orifo, great They have great drink mixes, guys. I really love the Orfo sports drink mixes. Lemon is particularly my favorite, but peach is really good too. And it's got that really light pink flavor too, or that pink color. It doesn't really show up orange when you mix it all up. And I'll show you guys here in a minute when I get it all stirred up. Ooh, nice cold liquid death. Look at that. It's like a pink tint. Let's get a taste for it. Oh man, is that phenomenal. That liquid death is so clean. It's such a clean water. I mean, I'll put it up against any bottled water. Well, let's start things out here by washing our hands. So we have tuna flakes in water, and then it also came with mackerel and tomato sauce, and we're going to use that with these crackers. So let's open that tuna. And you know, some of the stuff that we're going to try right now too, guys, for lunch could be substituted for a snack in between breakfast and lunch and dinner too, you know. You don't have to gorge on this stuff. Let's crack open that tuna. This tuna is usually really, really good. Nice and clean. Let's get that out onto the tray. And we're going to lay that mackerel right next to it. Not a big portion of tuna, guys, but enough to get some protein in ya. Yum. I wish this tuna flakes and water came in like tuna flakes and a sauce. There's another tuna that has like a sauce that's really, really good. And I really like it a lot. I don't remember what, I think that came out of the German one. Let's get this mackerel opened. Same deal. Oh man, does that smell phenomenal. Get that mackerel laid out next to the tuna, and then we're going to bust open some crackers. This is in tomato sauce, so this is going to be pretty tasty. Oh yeah. Love me some mackerel. Alright guys, the Fulkensbrod, that's Bridgeford bread. We're going to use that for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like I said, that probably could have got used for breakfast time. Just one of those things. It is what it is. Now these crackers are a little busted up, unfortunately. A couple of them are at least. It's kind of a bummer, but that looks like a real... See, I would have probably used these with the pate. These are really thick and really dark. Let's get a little taste for them without anything on them first. Got that nice whole grain taste. Not bad at all. Let's get a little tuna on there and see how that fares on this cracker. And tuna on whole grain cracker, yum. Let's try that out once. Oh yeah. Yep. Very good combo. Very good combination, guys. I really like that. Those whole grain crackers with that tuna. Let's give the mackerel a shot with the cracker ones. You know, we could have used the bread for this too. It could go either way. Just one of those things. I choose the crackers this time, so that's fine. That's also very good. Mackerel has a lot fishier taste than tuna. So no wonder why they put it in the tomato sauce to help step that fishy flavor down. Very good though. Very good. Alright guys, let's move on. One of the things we could use for just a snack, some cashew nuts, roasted, salted. And I've never seen these. These are vacuum sealed. No hiss there at all. But I've never seen these particular cashews in any of the European meals at all. Wow. They look really good. Nice whole cashews. Let's get a taste for them. I'm a cashew guy, so. Very soft. Another thing that this meal came with is some fruit mini apple blueberry. I imagine they're gummies. Let's find out. Yeah. Be another nice little snack. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. Like a little gummy. Let's try those out once. Pretty good. They have a little bit different of a texture than a gummy, you know. Almost kind of tastes like a... Hard to explain. Very good though. Very tasty. The blueberry definitely overpowers the apple flavor, but very good. I like those a lot. That'd be something really good to eat after having tuna and mackerel because it's so fishy. It leaves that fishy taste in your mouth. So, smart move to have those at lunchtime with the tuna. Well, guys, another thing this meal came with was some black teas. And for the sake of time, and coffee. And for the sake of time, guys, we're going to just pass those two drinks up. Not a big deal. We've all seen coffee and tea a million times, so. All right. Yum. All right, guys. Well, here's our piece of bread. And for some reason, I had to knead the heck out of this peanut butter. It really settled pretty bad in this meal. So let's crack open the peanut butter. Said, guys, I would have probably saved this for maybe breakfast or a snack in between breakfast and lunch. Oh man, that peanut butter is really dark, guys. Man, that is weird. Yeah, all it says is peanut butter, dextrose, and salt. That is very dark compared to like the US MRE. That is some very dark peanut butter, guys. Don't know what the deal is with that. Wow, is that dark as heck. I mean, it's got a good flavor. Just very, very dark. I mean, look at that. It's almost as dark as the bread. No big deal. Here's our last jam marmalade, strawberry jam. Let's get that on there. Down the other side. And give this a shot and see how this tastes together. Peanut butter is one of those things, guys. It takes a lot for it to go bad, so I'm not too worried about it, but there we go. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yeah. Try it out. Pretty good. You know, this is wheat bread. And the US MREs have the Bridgeford white bread. I actually kind of prefer the white bread over this. A little dry, but nonetheless really good. Got a good flavor. You can kind of see in the middle there, it's a little yeasty. Not bad at all though. Wow. The peach drink is on point. The cashews are good. The tuna's good. This is my version of lunch, guys. My work area is a mess. My tray's a mess. I'll see you guys at dinner. All right, guys, welcome back. Here's dinner time. And for dinner, it's a pasta bolognese. Okay, it's not bolognese or bolognese. It's bolognese. Bolognese. Okay, I got corrected on that from the part 1 of this video, which was the unboxing. So let's get that going right away. Let's get that water in there. Smells very interesting. And that's a huge portion. Those noodles are really going to fluff up a lot. So let's get the hot water in that. Alright guys, that's ready. We'll set that aside and start looking at some other stuff here. So we have some spicy sauce. I'm probably going to put that in the pasta bolognese. What else we got here? We got this fruit and fun. We got the raisins. So let's just wash our hands right away. We'll make our drink next. Finally done with this meal. This is a huge meal, guys. Very time consuming and calorie dense and protein dense to just do this meal on one sitting. Plus I've had some stuff going on, so enough with that. All right, well, we're gonna mix our drink up. We're gonna do a lemon flavored drink. Of course, it ain't a good drink without liquid death. If you guys don't know what that is, it's just a Austrian mountain water with a real catchy name. But I've been using this water and it's phenomenal. It tastes so good. So we're gonna use some liquid death and we're gonna make our lemon drink with it. Murder your thirst. The peach drink with lunch with this water was phenomenal. It just has a really good, well-rounded taste. Good pH balance. So I imagine that this is going to taste phenomenal. Got some raisins. We'll crack those open real quick. Standard raisin. Nothing too fancy. Get a bite for those. You know, a little blander tasting than, you know, like sun-dried raisins. Definitely not as much sugar. Now, I'm not a big fan of these Fruit and Fun, these types of containers, because they have these kids ones, and I know you guys know what I'm talking about, but I've been told that right here in the cap has been a harbor for bacteria. I'm not a big fan of that. I've opened some of these myself and seen mold and stuff, so ooh, that's got quite the smell. Raspberry and black currant. Well, there's some apple in here too. Well, let's get a try for it and see what it tastes like at least, right? I would have liked a old school porridge. Yuck. Not too bad. I don't really like that black currant. It's got like a tartar taste to it. I mean, it's fine, but also got ourselves a chocolate bar. We're gonna crack that bad boy open, see how it looks. Looks pretty good, just a slight bloom on it, not too bad. Let's get a taste for one of those. Really good. You know, it tastes kind of like a dark chocolate with a little bit of regular milk chocolate in it. Got one of these raw bite apricot bars. Crack that open, see what that tastes like. Not much to it. I see pumpkin seeds in there. Almonds. Not too bad. Yeah, it's got dates, apricot, cranberry, raisins, apricot kernels, vanilla. Doesn't say anything about the almonds. That's definitely almonds. Not bad. Not bad. Now our main course has beef meat, 15%, beef, salt, egg white, potato starch, onions, milk protein, pasta, tomato, 11.5%. Oh yeah, that's spicy. I'm going to add that now. I don't think I can see this spicy sauce going anywhere else. Maybe could have put a little bit of it on the pate or whatever, but this is the place where I'd put this spicy sauce, if anywhere. We're not even going to bother open the bread, guys. I really don't have anywhere to go with it or do with it. This already has noodles in it, so I don't need to use it for the meal. So we'll set that aside. And you can see that's what it's looking like. And I'm going to give it a stir. Smells really good. It's got a great smell to it. Alright guys, I ended up putting this in a dish and throwing it in the microwave for a couple extra seconds because it just wasn't quite ready. But it is now. I put the hot sauce in there. And we're ready to try this. And the thing I really like about this meal actually is everything was dehydrated pretty much, except for a couple things. So, you know, you could eat this in cold weather if you needed to, but let's get a good taste for this pasta. You know, that is really, really good. I cannot say anything bad about this meal at all. This main dish, this pasta bolognese, or however you say it, it's hard to pronounce. Bolognese. It's very, very good. The hot sauce really made it just on point, man. Phenomenal dish. Wow. But thanks for sticking around, guys. God bless. Go wild. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.